All right, guys, y'all asked for a full walk-around video on this, so here it comes. This is our 1978 Ford Bronco, second gen, that just was purchased out of Florida. If you guys have not seen the previous videos, go watch them, because you're going to see some more collaborations in the future with the previous owner of this truck. Famous social media and YouTube star, Solomon from Ford Era. Nice guy. For real, down to earth. We were looking for a second gen because, to me, you guys can dispute it because we're always talking about the Chevys. 2-year production only, 78 and 79 for these Broncos, makes them pretty freaking rare. Probably the rarest generation there is between the 6 generations. I want to do a video and a picture with all the generations lined up, and I want to rust-free one of these because we all know the Blazers are bringing crazy money. The Dodge SUV, Ram Charger, crazy rare, hard to find. So I said, you know what? We need a Ford, because I feel like if we find a rust-free one and restore it properly, it will also bring good money. And we could take you guys along for the journey. But Christian and AJ both have said, JW, we like this thing the way it is. So our shout out to Mickey Thompson, our partners in crime, for a lot of stuff with the Baja Legend EXP wrapped in the Mickey Thompson Classic wheels. 33s on this truck, stock height. So you guys that are looking for fitment for your Fords, there it is. Great fitment. 305 17 with a 17x9. So good look. And that's the EXP tire, which is kind of a mixed terrain, not a mud, not an all-terrain. Looks good, fits good. Great combination. I had to pause the video. The truck's been sitting out here less than 5 minutes and I already had a customer walk up. So tell them just like I tell you guys, just like I told them, it's still got to go through service and inspection officially. Even though Dave, our long-term 40-plus year Ford technician at the Ford dealer, has gone over it, we still have to go over it in the air with the wheels off and everything else. But look at the interior of this truck. Now you'll notice the door panel right here does not match. That's about to change. Getting ready to go over to David, and there are the panels. Well, there's some other little pieces and parts there, but check out the rear panels. Usually missing, they're in excellent shape. Four-speed, which is another cool thing that I loved about this truck. Now, the two things it will include, I haven't ordered the pin switches. Believe it or not, we didn't have any pin switches in stock, but I'm pretty sure these Ford ones are different than a Chevy one. But we got pin switches ordered because the dome light doesn't work. My pet peeve. I also ordered a retro radio, twin knob. The dash has not been cut on this truck, so we're going back with a retro style radio. And it's hard to tell if the dash has been cut or hasn't back there, but they'll find out when they take it apart. But we're going retro radio, so it's still going to look exactly like it did. Odometer showing 30,000 miles. I've not seen the title. I had him mail the title separately because we rushed to get this truck in here over the weekend because I wanted the guys to start on it first thing Monday morning because Dave is in on Monday. We haven't cleaned up the rocker panels or anything like that, but they are solid. As well as the undercarriage. No spray paint, nothing hidden. So the story he told me was Oregon prior to him in Florida. So 2 areas where you don't have to worry about a bunch of rust and rot. And you've got a dent right here. You have a missing spare tire guard that goes there, or spare tire rack that goes there. And you've got some rust bubbling right here. The rockers are great. Fender wells are great. Bottoms of the front fenders are great. Everything's the way it's supposed to be. It is an XLT package truck. Raptor, in case we don't get a video, she's loaded. That is headed to Hawaii. Wish I was going where that truck's going. But anyway, back to another Ford. So original suspension, looks like it's had some new shocks. Dave went over it yesterday, tweaked some things under the hood. He was concerned about these lights. Looks like somebody spray painted them black. No, that's a smoked LED light system, so they work properly. I'll pop the hood here. Motor runs out like it's supposed to, and if you have watched Solomon's video or our video, again, you scroll back 2 or 3 days back, you'll see our video. Solomon said he bought this truck twice. The first time he bought it, he did not know it needed a motor. He short sailed it to a buddy. His buddy rebuilt the motor. So the motor does look very fresh. The motor does run very good. Fuel smells a little stale. I think it's been sitting around. A little bit of fresh fuel would not hurt. Got a big old freaking commercial battery, but there she is. We will be changing the oil. We will be topping it off with some premium fuel. We will be putting it in the air, doing a safety inspection for Virginia, which is brakes, ball joints, tires, lights, wheel bearings, safety components, yada, yada, yada. So we will be doing that. These trucks are also notorious for stuff getting trapped in the hood and rotting in these seams. She's in good shape, a little surface rust, and that's it. These areas usually are all pocketed as well, and had seen a lot of them rust in this spot right here because of leaves and debris holding moisture. This part's not going to rust because it's kind of like a galvanized fender can rust because that's steel. But this area right here, very, very notorious for rust problems, and it is in good shape. So I think we found the right donor, guys. A paint job, and you're looking good going to a show. But the patina, to me, goes further than anything. I also mentioned to Dave, and you'll see in the video, he kind of made fun of me because I know about Blazers, but I didn't know about these Broncos having this little sail vent window here, which is pretty neat. It actually has a vent window style lock. He says that's pretty normal. So this piece slides back. This piece opens like a vent. So you got two options: open the window or vent the window. Again, you guys, y'all might know more than Dave, so if you do, tell us about it. I don't know that they all came this way or not, but again, 2 years of production of these, I can say we've only had a handful. Matter of fact, if I had to guess, out of the, I don't know, 25,000 vehicles I think we've currently had, I would say we've had 5 of this generation Bronco ever. That's a small number, a small percentage. Antenna is broke. Oh, nope, it just has a screw-on antenna. So we'll find one of those. Again, a little Poppy's patina, and she's good, or a sand and paint. All the glass is there. Everything is good. I'll hit the undercarriage on this side so y'all can see this side as well. This is the kind of truck, just like with a square body, if you knew somebody that had one, this would be the truck to do up. Can't win today for interruptions. Sorry the phone rang. But while I was under here, I peeled off some tape. Just wanted you guys to see underneath of it. There was just some tape right there. Don't know why, but I'll get Alvin to do a pressure wash and clean and paint and all that. But to me, the floor pans look great. Rockers look great. Frame looks great. And before this phone goes off one more time, we are missing a small piece of trim at the bottom of the tailgate. 78 Ford Bronco. Currently, if somebody purchases it before we spend any additional money, $28,500. That will basically cover what I have purchased it for, transported it for, and make it worth the little bit of effort. Painted and proper. You guys just go ahead and research. Find a 78 Bronco. Send me the link of what they're going for, because it's pretty freaking big money. But $28,500. Super short deal for our YouTube or our TikTok followers. You're not going to see it on the website for that price. You're probably not even going to see it on the website unless Christian gets a wild hair. So $28,500. Help you with transportation anywhere you want it to go. We do have a $298 processing fee. That is the only outside cost you will have. One last look. Check her out. Carpet's fresh, seats are fresh, back panels are fresh. Those door panels will probably be fresh by the time you see it. And a really good dash. Both visors and a headliner intact. So if you're a body and paint guy, you can make a home run on this one. And it'll save us from going any further, which is okay, because we have enough projects with SEMA coming up. Either way you want to skin the cat, we're ready. Let us know. If you wanted to add a lift kit, wheels and tires and other accessories, just like we do on our other trucks, steps, steering, upgrades, tires, wheels, lift kit, whatever changes you want to do, we'll do that. But we're not getting into body and paint unless we do it as a project for the channel. Tell me what you think about this Bronco, guys. I know you Ford lovers are out there. The video went really viral when I purchased this. Again, scroll back, you'll see it. Crazy amount of views. And I'm glad I was able to work with Solomon. We'll be doing a lot more, especially going into SEMA. Thanks for watching, guys.